cathedral in Puebla had a benefactor who was a bishop. He was the illegitimate son of a very, very wealthy Mexican he wound up inheriting all of his father's money, and he essentially funded this cathedral. There is a movement afoot now to canonize him, make him a saint. I have no idea whether it will go anywhere. There are lots of movements to canonize people all over the world at all in their various periods of progress towards sainthood.
I love coming into these churches and seeing how beautiful they are and the gilt work. I mean, here there's an extraordinary organ. The ceiling is divine. Imagine if we made our schools palaces like we make our churches. You know, imagine if education were as funded as religion. I don't know. I think of that today and imagine the ramifications of that.
Notice that the offering boxes are strategically and tactically placed, but they have a reminder that if you don't give money, you'll wind up burning in hell. This poor woman, I guess, didn't give enough money to the church, and so she's spending eternity in hell. There are a couple of more. One specifically says you should give money or you will spend the rest of your eternity burning in hell. This is the church in Santo Domingo, and as you can see, you wouldn't give it the time of day if you were walking by, but if you go inside, it's overwhelming, especially the chapel of Rosario, which has been restored, fortunately. It's massive amounts of gilt work, paintings, silver, everything you can imagine. It's certainly overwhelming.
There's not really a space which doesn't have something, and so it's just, it's a cherub or it's a painting or there's something almost everywhere inside of it, and so as you look, I mean, it's just one feast after another.
It's a little bit like some of those Buddhist temples that we went to in Myanmar, especially Myanmar, where every single square centimeter has got a Buddha or something, or scene from Buddha's life or something. And in gold. And this too is a Christian chapel, and it's all in gold. It's magnificent. It's worth a trip to Puebla to see the Chapel of Rosario and the Church of Santo Domingo. The cathedral is pretty overwhelming for what it is, but that chapel is something.